Hii shida ya maji imeanza toka miaka ya nyuma sana, kitambo sana, karibu miaka hiyo 60. Hiyo miaka toka nizaliwe naona shida. Japokuwa nyuma kabisa kulikuwa na shida kubwa zaidi kushinda sasa, lakini bado shida ya maji iko.
For the last 30 years, there hasn't been any major investments in water infrastructure at the coast. This is very, very much unlike many other parts of the country. We looked at the coastal water master plan, and the most suitable project in terms of size and impact and relative ease of execution was the Sabaki Water Project, which in the master plan is referred to as Baricho 2.
The challenges of access to clean water in Kenya's coastal counties can be attributed to several factors. However, it is largely due to socio-economic factors that have left pre- and post-independence disparities unmitigated, with informal settlements and rural areas neglected. In addition, the existing infrastructure has failed to keep up with population growth and is still heavily burdened by energy and cost concerns. This has contributed to what we refer to as the trifecta water challenge of access, cost, and quality of water.
Hata tujui tufanyeje na niko na mfereji na nimeshindwa. Mimi na familia yangu siwezi kunywa maji ya 10,000 kwa mwezi. Siwezi. Najua cost kwa nyingi zaidi ya 10,000. Sasa hii nalitoa bili za 10,000, 15,000. Nimefunga kabisa hiyo maji.
As part of the efforts to alleviate the current water challenges, the Sabaki Water Project, which is the result of a public-private partnership, PPP, is proposed to increase the availability of water to parts of Mombasa and Kilifi counties in Kenya. The Sabaki Water Project is anchored by a consortium comprised of Utility Partners 1, a limited liability partnership established in Kenya, which works with investors to set up water, wastewater, and energy products in Eastern Africa. Climate Fund Managers, a Dutch climate-centric blended finance investment manager, and Nafasi Water Technologies, a private company incorporated in South Africa with a focus on water operations, supply, and treatment infrastructure.
Why Sabaki Water and Sanitation Project? It's not just isolating some of the easy work, which is bulk services. They're looking at source to tap. It's going all the way down to consumer level. It's managing non-revenue water, which I'm also very passionate about. And it's looking after the end consumers within the areas, which is basically what a water services provider is all about.
For a public-private partnership project like the Sabaki Water Project, stakeholder engagement is critical in informing decision-making, in ensuring that the public is adequately informed to allow them to participate and contribute effectively in the development, in the planning and operation of the project. Also, stakeholder engagement and public participation is a constitutional requirement that is enshrined in the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya. It is also a requirement under the MCA Act and a very fundamental requirement in the international performance standards, including IFC performance standards for environmental and social sustainability, as well as the World Bank Environmental and Social Framework, Equator Principles, and even the United Nations Business Principles.
Within the country in the water sector, Sabaki Water Carrier and Sanitation Project is very unique because of its structuring, and there is no other non-similar project within the country.
The benefit that Sabaki is going to bring, in addition to the technical studies which already have shown significant benefit, is they will be coming with private sector high-level expertise, which in the operation and maintenance domain, which is very useful because not only will it be implemented within the areas that Sabaki will be serving, but you will have a natural sharing of technical skills, technical resources, of collaboration between existing water services providers. We will be coming in with technology experience from other countries, sharing our experience locally, building capacity within the zones that we will be managing, in addition to the infrastructure and of course the water. And water is an enabling service. Once you bring in sufficient water, you will find that the economy benefits from it. It's an economic booster.
For the Sabaki Water Project, we are also considering following a two-tier where we are involving the government, both national and county governments, and we are also involving the affected communities.
The consortium is developing an integrated water supply and wastewater treatment solution consisting of bulk water abstraction of up to 80 million liters of water per day from the Baricho Aquifer in Kilifi County. Secondly, water transmission and distribution infrastructure, which will supply the water abstracted from the Baricho Aquifer to end users cost-effectively in parts of Kilifi County and Mombasa County. Thirdly, wastewater collection and treatment of up to 35 million liters per day. And finally, renewable energy to partially power the project with a capacity of up to 12 megawatts to mitigate the critical cost and reliability of power. The project, when implemented, will cover 3 primary service areas, with Bamburi Kisauni Nyali areas covered in Service Area 1, Mtwapa Kikambala Vipingo covered in Service Area 2, and Watamu covered in Service Area 3.
The population of those 2 counties is in the range of 3 million, and the demand is in the range of 300,000 cubic meters of water a day. We expect that we will be able to meet perhaps an additional 20-25%. So there will still be a gap. But of course, there are also some public sector projects that are lined up. The demand will have been breached, but even by 2040, our estimate is that even with all the projects that are planned, there will still be a supply gap.
We intend to uplift water services management in general in the entire area, not just in the zones that we are operating.
Apart from the water transmission and distribution pipelines that shall be constructed along existing wayleaves, the project will acquire land to implement various components ranging from wastewater treatment plants, storage sites, a solar farm, terminal reservoirs, waterworks, boreholes and offices. The Sabaki Water Project, in partnership with service providers in Kilifi and Mombasa, Kimawasco, Mawasco and Mowasco, will work together with all stakeholders toward the provision of water and sanitation services. With their support and permissions, Sabaki Water Project will, within a short period of 18 to 24 months, post securing of the requisite licensing, commence its water provision services for the benefit of the people of Kilifi and Mombasa County.